30 cans of Dr. Pepper a day. That's what Michael Roizen consumed when he was in medical school. Today, Dr. Roizen's life work is helping people live longer, healthier lives through good nutrition and exercise. Take a look.
Most people have heard their share of conflicting nutritional information. Should you go vegan, Mediterranean, or paleo? High protein, low carbs, or low protein, high carbs? Count calories or not? In his new book, The What to Eat When Cookbook, best-selling author Dr. Michael Roizen cuts through the food conundrum with guidelines based on the latest research. He provides simple instructions to help you live a stronger, healthier, and longer life.
Please welcome back to the 700 Club, Dr. Michael Roizen. It's wonderful to have you with us. And your book is beautiful. Dr. Roizen, you say we should eat 80% of our calories by 3 p.m. Why is that?
Well, we have a circadian rhythm for food, just like we do for sleep. So the sun, I always carry the sun with me, if you will. The sun changes our hormone levels so that a calorie isn't a calorie isn't a calorie. The sun, if you will, the circadian rhythm gets you prepared to do the right thing at the right time. And so we're active during the day, and that's when we want most of our calories. So a calorie in the morning is like 9/10 of a calorie. A calorie late in the evening is like 1.1 calories. So eating the same number of calories, you lose weight by eating them before 3 p.m. as opposed to after. So one of the things is it's weight, and two is it gets your body revved up to do what you want it to do in the middle of the day.
Well, you also say don't stereotype foods. What do you mean by that?
Well, a dinner food can be a breakfast food can be a dinner food. So my favorite breakfast is Salmon Burgers that I eat around 10:30 in the morning as my first meal. My co-author, Mike Croupain, loves cold pasta. So cold pasta is a great morning dish because it turns into resistant starch, acting more like fiber than just plain starch.
Your book is full of such wonderful information and some really delicious looking recipes. Let's talk about some of those. You have something called the mushroom MLT. Talk about it and what the benefits of eating it are.
Well, so everyone wants a bacon, a BLT. They need a bacon. But a mushroom MLT made with shiitake mushrooms, much better nutritionally, and it tastes fantastic. In fact, once you go for one of these, you'll never miss bacon again. And it is a great, whether it's a breakfast or before 3 p.m. meal, it's a great meal. It's mushrooms, arugula, and tomatoes, and the little cashew nades. It is superb.
Well, you mentioned that you eat salmon burgers for breakfast. You know, maybe that's an acquired taste, I guess. But let's take a look at the salmon burgers because everything in your book looks wonderful.
Well, it's really easy to eat. So you said it, food is a relationship. You should only eat food you love and that loves you back. Salmon loves you back. It's high in vitamin D. It's high in omega fats, which are good for your brain and your heart. And it tastes great. So omega fats and vitamin D, we're all short of those. This is a great choice to do it, and it's inexpensive and easy to do.
Well, lots of us love salads, and I'm looking at your book as we're talking, but talk about your roasted jalapeno, bena, and broccoli salad.
So one of the keys in using broccoli, broccoli is excellent because it helps fight cancer and breast cancer in particular. But one of the keys in making broccoli is to have it crisp. So after you boil it for a little bit, then you want to dry it. Not, people say shock it in water. No, you want to get it cool and totally dry so that then it takes on the beans and some of the jalapeno and the olive oil. So it's really still crisp and tastes perfect, if you will, by being crisp.
You have so many wonderful just kind of tips about preparation in your book as well. And then there are those of us who, even if we're going to eat healthy. We have a sweet tooth. We want a little something to wrap up the meal with. Talk a little bit about some things that we could eat that are not bad for our health.
So, Terry, you're exactly right. We have a lot of section, and Chef Jim Perko, the executive chef of the Cleveland Clinic, is the third author of the book, and he insisted we put a lot of stuff on taste and technique in here, because one of the things he does is make these cookies. So you've got the chunky, nut, chewy cookies that are without added sugar, and also the berry crisp is without added sugar. So we want you to have something that tastes sweet without sugar, and that's by using walnuts and pecans, as well as raisins and some other fruit that makes it taste sweet and are healthy for you. So that's exactly right. And if you want a dark chocolate fix, this is it from those cookies. Now, the berry crisp is actually, although many people have for dessert, it's another favorite of people for breakfast. It's strawberries and raspberries and blueberries and some oats and chia seeds. It's crisp and delicious.
Well, I know that one of the things that people always feel a little daunted by is planning and having all of this ready, but you also give a great plan in your book about how people can shop in advance, plan for the week, and make it all happen. This book is filled with 135 recipes. There you see it. It's called the What to Eat When Cookbook. It's beautifully put together by three gentlemen who are very concerned about their health and ours. It's available wherever books are sold. Dr. Roizen, thank you. So nice to have you with us today.